1.7 million views, and 2 years ago, we applied eternabond roof seal to the seals and seams on our RV roof. With all of those views comes a lot of interest, questions, and comments, so today we're gonna head up on the roof and see how everything's held up after 2 years. Now, if you haven't seen the original video or the 1-year review, I'll put links to those videos at the end of this video. Definitely check those out, especially the 1-year video review. I answer a lot of questions and comments that we got from the original video in the 1-year review video that we're not going to cover today. And before we go up on the roof today, I want to answer some questions and comments that we've gotten from the 1-year video review. So on to the first comment. A few of our viewers who are roofers by trade made the comment to round the edges of the eternabond before you apply it. Rounding the edges is not something that I did in my initial application, but I think this is a great suggestion. I did not have any issues so far with any of the edges peeling up, but rounding your edges will make it less likely that they will. Some people questioned if eternabond was actually made to go over lap seal it or to be a permanent roof seal. So HB Fuller is the manufacturer of eternabond, and on their website they do talk about using eternabond in replace of a liquid sealant, and they also show how to properly and permanently use eternabond over existing lap sealant. So I think the word tape forces people into thinking this is nothing more than a patch repair product. But the reality is, per the manufacturer, these are both correct applications for this product. And that leads me to think this really shouldn't be considered a modification or a hack. It's just another option over lap sealant to seal your RV roof. And that leads me to the next point. One general comment that I saw a lot of was that RVs are built with low quality and manufacturers need to come up with a better way to manufacture roofs so they don't leak. And while I think that most RVers feel manufacturers can do a better job with build quality, there is something to understand if you're considering using eternabond to seal your RV roof. This modification is not necessary. Lap sealant is a perfectly fine product to seal your RV roof, and if done correctly, lap sealant or eternabond will do the job. Using eternabond is just a way to avoid having to consistently use lap sealant to reseal your RV roof. You still need to inspect your roof and you still need to clean your roof. We can continue making these free videos for you because of our sponsors. So before we head up on the roof, I want to show you guys a new RV product from one of them. RV snap pads are now available for travel trailers, but these are a little bit different. Introducing RV snap jacks. Just like the snap pads you've probably seen for auto leveling systems, snap jacks are designed for the scissor stabilizer jacks you'll find on most travel trailers. RV snap jacks have up to 274% more surface area than a scissor jack foot, and with more ground contact comes much more stability. The pads are made from 100% recycled tire rubber, which not only conforms to rocky and uneven surfaces better than a metal plate, they also provide better grip and less sinkage into soft ground. They protect your RV's landing gear from wear and tear, plus they also protect your driveway or campsite from scraping and rust stains. Installation is simple. Lower your scissor jacks, remove the 2 bolts and the scissor jack foot, line up the new replacement foot, install the new bolts, and you're done. There's a lot of different sizes and options available. I'll put a link down below in the video description that'll take you to their website and automatically take 10% off of your order. All right, so we're up on the roof. This is the back of the roof. Now you'll see what looks like the eternabond lifting in a couple spots, but this is actually an issue some RVs go through. It has nothing to do with eternabond. Mine started before I applied eternabond. Sometimes the factory applied lap sealant over time will slightly lift the membrane from the roof. But again, it has nothing to do with eternabond. In fact, I noticed the lifting stopped at the end of where the eternabond was applied. But the eternabond still sticks to the membrane where it lifts. This is up front, still as solid as when it was applied. Over to the camping side of the trailer where it's applied over the drip rail. Looks pretty good to me. This is the service side of the trailer. The eternabond is still flat, no signs of cracking, peeling, or lifting. I'm happy with how this modification turned out, and it's nice to not have to worry about reapplying lap sealant every year. Over to the coverage around the bathroom skylight, everything is flat. The eternabond top coat looks healthy. The lap sealant underneath is still solid. Okay, this is the area around my King TV antenna that I never use. Same thing, guys, no signs of any type of failure. Now, if I were to do this modification again, I would round the edges, but as you can see, the 90-degree corners are showing no signs of lifting or peeling. And here's a quick look at the eternabond on the front cap. And before I forget, one of our viewers sent us photos of the eternabond he applied on his rig over 9 years ago. So I wanted to share those pictures with you today. Now, if you haven't seen the 1-year review, definitely check out that video. I'll put a link on the screen right now. I answer a lot of questions from the original video in that video. And if you haven't seen the original video, I'll put that on the screen right now. Links to eternabond products are down below in the video description. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.